At Samsung Ads, we're at the intersection of data, hardware, and advertising. And we see it less about replacing marketers, but rather giving them amplification, giving them superpowers in insight, in precision, all these things they didn't have previously without AI.
The whole sector. So Open Attribution is a nonprofit working on transparency and AI content usage. So for us, it's disrupted information distribution and content distribution. It's disrupted the way that people get their news, access media, and disrupted the way that those people who create that information earn off the stuff they've made.
The part of it that really interests me is measurability. With systems that are interoperable, you have the opportunity now to use AI to measure real outcomes, cash-in car outcomes, and give those signals back to the ad-serving machines in real time, 24 hours a day.
The way that people are interacting with the open web is fundamentally changing. It's a significant, dramatic shift. And I think it's creating this fracture in the open web. On one hand, you've got, I use the web to do stuff, like as a utility, like to book a table or to buy a product or book a flight or something like that. I think the future for that is through agents, right? Like you'll go in and you'll ask an agent to do something and it will do it. And I think that's a net positive, right? It reduces friction, it makes it easier for you to get what you want. And then on the other hand, you've got the open web for attention. And I think that's really interesting. And that is a huge opportunity for advertisers.
So one thing it's definitely disrupting is the decoupling from input and output. So when in the past you needed the same input equal the same output, now it's really decoupled. You can get so much more out of smaller teams, bigger teams, more output. So that's one thing we've noticed a lot.
I hope the one thing that will never change will be the glorious mistakes that marketers sometimes make, right? So you see campaigns that are on the surface ill thought out, but then become viral because they're just way out of anyone's thinking.
Great advertising starts with empathy for people, understanding who they are, understanding their needs and their wants and their thoughts, their mindset. And you can't create that with AI.
Marketing is fundamentally about people, about humans, understanding them, building trust with them, and connecting your brand with them in a personal way. AI can absolutely surface trends, but it's not sitting in the living room with you and your family and your friends as a brand campaign lands during the World Cup or your favorite show. It's not there feeling the emotion that you and your friends feel as you see this brand on screen.
I think for a pretty long time we'll still advertise for humans. But I think you could also not say never. Some might argue you'll advertise to machines that people will use to make better decisions when it comes to buying things. But I do feel comfortable in saying the fundamentals of marketing won't change.
Mindset is, and always has been, a fundamental part of helping influence a consumer. AI can't replicate that. AI can't feel, it doesn't think, it reverts to the mean. So you also get this dynamic where everyone's like using AI tools. They're all basically fishing in the same pond. They're all going to get the same answers. What actually creates great marketing, great advertising, are the individual points of view and the idiosyncrasies of the individual. You can't replicate that with AI.